Hi, Wysots. Cheers, Marcy, Diana.
Cheers.
Cheers, girls.
How you guys doing?
Good.
Okay,
Now
remember
better.
the movie Finding Nemo? When, I know, I love that movie. Nemo is in the fish tank in the dentist office. And he's swimming along, and the starfish is up on the glass. And then Darla, that mean little girl, comes up and starts tapping on the glass. I want a fishy, I want a fishy, I want a fishy. And then the starfish looks at Nemo and says, go to your happy place, go to your happy place, go to your happy place. Remember that?
Yes.
You know, we should all have a happy place. And that's what I want to talk about today, because it's really important. And not only for moments of stress and anxiety like Nemo was having right then, or fear for his life, but it can be a very creative place to go. It can be a relaxing place, even inspiring place. And I have a couple happy places. One of them is a childhood memory, which is a big thing for a lot of people. You know, maybe it includes your grandparents or maybe a close friend or a parent. For me, it was Tadpole. It was our boat growing up as kids. I know. I mean, I can totally remember, I put myself in my happy place, and I remember the way the boat felt on the bottom of my feet. It had kind of a bumpily feeling to it. I remember the smell of suntan lotion. I remember after a long day of skiing and swimming and the family and having lunch and having a great time, I would curl up underneath the hull of the boat where Dad was driving, and I'd get one of those red cushions. And they just had a certain smell, musty smell, but it was a good smell. And I'd get an old beach towel, and then the murmur of the motor and the vibration of the boat, and I would just be out. So the other day, I went to the dentist to have a root canal. So guess where I went?
To your happy place.
Yes, I did. And it was kind of interesting because not everybody really thinks about having a happy place and utilizing it, because I was talking to Howard about this, and I had said, honey, where's your happy place? And he goes, I don't have one. I'm like, oh, really? You don't have a happy place that you go when you're stressed out? And he goes, well, I don't really get stressed out. But you know what? I said, I know. I'm like, really? I go, but what about when we went to Paris? Remember when we sat at that cafe on our honeymoon, and I was having the most wonderful coffee? And he goes, oh, and I had quiche. And I go, you remember that? I go, do you remember how it tasted, how everything looked, the sounds of the people? You know, that's what you do to create your happy place. You go back on a fond memory. And honestly, it works better if it's a real memory. It doesn't have to be. And especially with very creative-minded people, because they can be very descriptive in their own mind and create this wonderful happy place, but it's got to be really believable to you so that you can really immerse yourself into it and actually feel like you're there. That's the whole point, to take you out of the moment, because maybe it's stressful, maybe it's sad, maybe it's just a way to relax. But it's got to be really believable to you. That's why a real situation I think is better. But some people that are very creative, like you, Mercy, I know you have
My
one.
happy place is not real.
It's real in your mind, and that's enough,
true.
right?
That's true.
But I just want to reiterate the fact that a happy place can come in very handy for a lot of different things. And if you haven't already, I would look into your happy place and maybe go there once in a while. Okay?
I love that.
Okay, I have mine.
Susan.
I'll go there right now.
Looks like Susan's already there.
Cheers.
Cheers.